Hey guys, I want to give a couple of tips for you guys. Oh wow, we got spatula for the TFT ranked season. Which oh nice, I got the spatula. It's like 50-50 whether you get it or not. But anyways, I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to select your units and items in the carousel rounds, and just some general tips for you guys going into maybe your first game of TFT, or maybe just first game of ranked. That way you guys can have the highest success rate. So, for the first round, for the first carousel, it's extremely important to grab a 2-cost unit. The reason why it's really good to grab a 2-cost unit is, I'll show you in a second, but essentially, since it's a 2-cost unit, you can sell it for 2 gold, and you can select 4 1-cost units to pick from. Now, oh, actually, since we got that gold, we can select 5. But anyways, so we can grab everything. Now, why is it so important? Now, let's go and place this. You actually don't even need to place units out there. It'll place units out there for you, and any 3 units will beat these creep rounds. But let me go ahead and explain the carousel selection. So if you grab a 1-cost unit, you sell the 1-cost unit, or maybe you keep it. You maybe like the item on the unit or whatever. But now you can only have 3 1-cost units instead of potential 4. So now you have less chances of getting early tier 2 units on the game. Whoops, I had this over for my League of Legends content. I fixed that for you guys. Nice. So we have a Zeke's, or we have Assassin, or we have Glacial. So, okay, we have Gunslinger. And we have, let's grab a second vein. But anyways, it is extremely important to try to get tier 2 units, and we have a much higher chance of getting 1-cost units early on in the game than any other cost unit. So getting early tier 2 1-cost units is probably one of the strongest starts in the game. Right now, it looks like I have 3 Gunslingers. Maybe I should have grabbed the Pirate too. See what we get from this round. Sometimes pirates can be good to go early, but they're a little bit weaker, but they gain extra gold. Another thing that you guys should look to do, you notice how I got the pair of Mordekaisers, even though I don't have any other knights currently. Pairs are really strong just because you only need 1 more of that unit to get a tier 2. Let's see. Let's grab Darius just to go with our Mordekaiser. And if we happen to win this round, then we will go ahead and buy probably the Zed. Now, you notice how I haven't placed my items on units yet, and that's because I'm not exactly sure that these items, or maybe a combination that I want right now, will be good with my comp later on. So I decided to forego putting items on units, and we're going to wait until probably the Krugs round to place units on. Now, if you have a lot of tier 2 units early on, say you have 2 or 3 tier 2s, put those items on immediately. Try to go on a win streak early on. For me, because I didn't get those early tier 2s, oh nice. I did get a tier 2 Mordekaiser just now, though. I'm not going to place them out there, because since I already lost 1 round, I'm going to go ahead and try to lose the rest. That way we can try to go on a lose streak and try to get first in the carousel. But anyways, if you got those tier 2 units, go on and place items, try to win streak. So you either want to try to force a win streak or try to force a lose streak early on. Just be careful if you're going with a lose streak strategy, going for first or second carousel, that you don't take too much damage and end up just falling super far behind because of it. Because there is really good comeback in this game. With, the carousels, the loss streak and all that. But it's still pretty risky. Just because even if you're really strong later down the line, you face against the wrong opponent, you get knocked out, and then you lose. In this game, winning is getting in the top 3. In the top 3, you gain LP, but obviously you gain more LP the higher you place. So we have a tier 2 Tristana. We have a tier 2 Mordekaiser. We got another Elise. Let's see. We have 2 wild. We don't have any other rangers. So let's go and swap him out. Let's put him here, and let's grab an Elise. Put her out there too. So we're looking to lose, but we don't want to lose by so much. So we're going to leave the Tristana in there. Okay, so now we're getting +1 gold per round from the loss streak. We could try to make a little bit extra money here if we sold some units. 6, 7, 9, 10. Could have sold those units for an extra gold, but I feel like it's a little bit early. If we can, we're going to look to grab the spatula. Just so we can get a force of nature. So we got the spatula level 1, right, from the first carousel. 2 spatulas makes a force of nature, and it is the strongest item in the game. Straight up. Spatulas, they don't grant stats by themselves, but they allow you to make different synergies with your composition, or if you get the 2 spatulas, you could add an additional unit into your composition, which is really strong. So this losing strategy that I just employed got me the strongest item in the game, which could allow me to go on a win streak. So let's grab 3rd Elise. Let's grab Warwick. Could grab double Garen. Yeah, let's grab double Garen. Save the Darius. Let's put our strong units in. Let's go ahead and put Force of Nature. Let's go ahead and put in Nidalee to go with the Warwick for Wild. And we'll take out the Gunslinger, but we'll have a tier 2 Mordekaiser, which should be pretty good. Mordekaiser isn't the strongest tier 2 unit, but he's still a tier 2 unit, so that by itself makes him a little bit strong. So I do have a tier 2 Elise, summon the spiders. Even if we lose this round, that just means we maintain a loss streak. Looks like we'll lose just because the death cap on his Tristana will make us lose. The thing about his death cap on Tristana is that death cap Tristana isn't the greatest. Let's see. Alright, we got tier 2 Warwick. So we got some good tier 2 units in. Now, after the Krugs round is typically when you decide your composition, unless you're just rolling really well into one specific composition early. Let's grab the Elise. Let's see, we could go maybe Shapeshifter bonus with the Shyvana. So let's grab Shyvana. If we don't win this round, then what we're going to do is we're going to sell one of our units on the bench. Because if you make at least 10 gold, you'll get 1 income, and then you get +1 more income for every 10 gold you save after that, up to a total of 5 income. But we won the round. So winning the round will give us 1 gold automatically, which will, now we want to look to win, first of all. And second, we got an extra gold from the economy, which is really nice. Ooh. Alright, so what do we want to get rid of? Probably Garen's. It's by the Elise. We don't need to level up here. We could level up and be stronger. The reason why I'm not going to level up is there are different rates at which you get 1, 2, 3, 4, even 5 cost units. The lower level you are, the higher your rates are for 1 and 2 cost units. And the higher level and the lower rates for the 3, 4, 5 cost units. But the higher level you are, the lower chance you have for those 1 and 2 cost units, and the higher rate you have for those high cost units. And again, we want tier 2s, maybe even tier 3s if we get 3 tier 2s. So we want to give ourselves some options. Looks like we are going to be going with the Zeeks. We do have a GA as well. Just got the second Graves there. We have a parent. Looks like we could go into either like Gunslinger or Wild here. So let's go ahead and place units or place items. Mordekaiser most likely will not fit in my composition. So let's put the Zeeks on him for now. And then we'll decide what we want to do with him later. In fact, we can put the GA now on him as well if we want. Actually, sorry, that's not GA, that's red buff. We'll probably take the red buff off of Mordekaiser. Oh, so it only grants adjacent now. Oh, in the same row. Okay, so they changed this actually. Used to be Zeke's Herald gave in like a whole circle around him. Anything that touches his grid or whatever. They actually changed it, so it's just anything in the same row. It's actually a good change, in my opinion. Nice. So, maintain win streak. That Force of Nature is really strong. So, we got another Shyvana. What are we looking to sell? Okay, what we could do is we could sell this. Put a Force of Nature onto... Let's put on a lease. You usually don't stack items on a lease. Actually, we could just put a unit out there too. Let's put our Shyvana out there so we have Shapeshifter Synergy. Shapeshifter Synergy, it gives you your Shapeshifter 60% bonus maximum health. Used to be 100%, but ended up being too broken, so they nerfed it. Nice. So because we won the round, we got up to 30 gold, which got us our extra bit of interest. So we didn't have to, so yeah, nice, we got tier 2 Shyvana. So it looks like we're probably going to be going into wild shapeshifters, based on our selections early on. So these gunslingers, like, we've got a good amount of them. But I don't know if that's what we necessarily want. Let's take out the Justana. The Elise has the Shapeshifter's bonus. Whereas the Tristana doesn't have a synergy right now. I think we'll keep the Gunslingers on the bench just in case. But it doesn't look like we'll go them. In fact, if we want to, we could get rid of them right now. And we can actually gain some gold from interest. Just because we've gotten pretty good rolls for... Yeah, let's do that. Sell the Lucians for now to get that 40 gold. And we can decide what to do with the rest later on. So now, because we are in 4th place, these two go first, then these two, then me. So I'm in the 3rd rotation. My circle is highlighted in yellow, which tells me where I am. Usually in this round, you want a 4-cost unit or something that makes one of your items. So the 4-cost unit for me is going to be the Cho'Gath or Aurelion Soul. I think I'm going to pick the Aurelion Soul. Just because I like tier slightly more than Giant Spell with my specific composition. Because Shapeshifters, they need mana to transform. The faster they transform, the better. And I like the combinations with tier as well. Okay. I think we decided to get rid of the Gunslingers. Even though we got tier 2 Graves right now. Let's sack them. Alright, so we got a choice here. We could either roll here, or we can save up till next round and level up. I think I'm just going to save to level up. I think I've got pretty good synergy. Like, we could add in a Knight, or we can add in like a Phantom with a Kindred. Let's just send our units for now and decide later. Remember, we are going to be getting rid of that Mordekaiser as soon as we find a better replacement. I think I need to replace... I need to put my Shyvana up where that Elise is currently. I think that will be a better spot so that my Shyvana gets the extra attack speed. It'll be slightly better than having Elise with the attack speed. Just because Shyvana is a better carry. Elise is just there to get her transformation off, get her spiders, and that's it. Although we're almost at tier 3 Elise. We're doing pretty good. Alright, so, ooh, another Elise. We could grab an Aurelian Soul, which gives us Dragon Synergy. Alright, let's do this. Let's take out Mordekaiser. Yeah, let's take out Mordekaiser. Put Dragon Synergy in, and let's put the Zeeks on Elise. And red buff, I haven't decided. Oh, I forgot I leveled up. So I had an extra unit put in. I keep forgetting because Force of Nature allows you to get the extra unit. I just forgot. So I have to decide right now what I want to do. If I want to have like Shyvana as my carry with Shapeshifter, or if I want to have something else. Let's see if we can grab the tier 3 Elise. Tier 3 Elise isn't the greatest, but I mean it's still a tier 3 unit. So let's grab the Lulu. Let's grab Sorcerers in case we do want to go into Sorcerers. No, that's good. Nice, tier 3 Elise. So, got the tier 2 Lulu in as well. We have one more slot. Let's put in Sorcerer with the Morgana. And we'll grab the Warwick. Just because we have some extra gold left. So, where do we want to put this red buff? Wow, tier 3 Elise summons so many spiders. Okay, so we got another wild. We can put this in, well, we can't put it in for, actually we can. We can put this in for the Nidalee, which still gives our wild and shapeshifter bonus, but now it's just a stronger unit. We can go ahead and give the red buff to Shyvana. It's going to give her some HP. And we can go ahead and give the Luden's Echo to him. And let's see if maybe we can put the Negatron on Nar. Sejuani is also another really good CC unit. That could be a good option in our comp as we, like, if we do get the 4 wild shapeshifter sorcerer, maybe we can add in an extra CC unit because we do have the Force of Nature. Alright, so you guys notice that we started out like losing pretty hard. We actually end up doing pretty well now. That's just abusing the lose streak strategy to get an early advantage. Or, sorry, to get an advantage after losing early. Which is why I don't think this game is super RNG as long as you play it correctly. Let's see. Is there anything that's extra? We got 2 Demon with the Elise and the Morgana. Demons have a 25% chance to mana burn at 2, a 50% chance of mana burn at 4, and 85% chance of mana burn. And that completely removes all the mana from a unit. And it's a chance on auto attack. It's really strong. So, Dragon Synergy makes my dragons, my Shyvana, and my Aurelian Soul immune to magic damage. Which is really nice. Oops. I meant to grab Nidalee. So, we need an Ahri for the 4th wild. An Ahri or Rengar? Oh, the Gnar is pretty nice. Nice. So now we have our 4 wild. So we gotta think. I think we want to level up now. We can take out Morgana potentially. Actually, no. Elisa's spiders can proc the demon buff. So demon buff is actually pretty good. Do we want to get something else for wild, or we want to hold on for a bit? Because at least proccing demon buff is actually really nice. Okay, here we want a 5-cost unit or something that makes good item. So 5-cost units are the Anivia or the Kale. Good items, there's 3 spatulas that are available. So those are the highly contested items. If we can't get any of those, we are in 2nd place, so we're in the last rotation. I mean, I think we just grabbed the spatula. Yeah, because it looks like that guy won the spatula. Wow, that guy went with the Mordekaiser instead of the Kale. Oh my goodness. I only went with the Elise just because spatula is the most broken item. It's either that or I grabbed the Kale. But it looked like that guy won the spatula, so I want to make sure I took it away from him. So we already have a tier 3 Elise, so we don't need the Elise. We can go and sell her. And let's grab the Ari. Oops, I accidentally put another level. Let's go ahead and put in Sejuani. Sejuani is just a really good unit by itself because it provides CC, unless it gets CC'd itself and doesn't get its ulti off. That's pretty unfortunate. So I don't think we've gotten any really good damage items, which is usually what people look for. Yeah, you know, when looking for items in the carousel, but we've gotten 3 spatulas, which is really nice. Okay, tier 2 Ari or Demon Synergy? I don't know. Demon Synergy is pretty good, but we could have we could get Wild Synergy here too. Take out Sedge and have Wild instead. Might be better. Alright, is there something we sell on our bench for 50 gold? Maybe in Italy? I think I'd rather sell a Warwick or something. Or if we could just win the round, then we don't have to sell anything. So, what Wild Synergy does at 4 Wild, it gives all of our allies bonus attack speed, stacking up to 5 times. Which is really strong. Man, my Shyvana's doing work every round. It's a shame we don't have an OP item on her. So, now we're at 5 wins in a row, so we are gaining +2 gold for every win, which is really nice. Let's go for level 8. That way we can add our Demon Synergy back in with Elise, because I think Demon Synergy is strong. Especially if they have a frontline CC, kind of like the Sejuani. To put in. Just because it can potentially make it so that this important unit, like a Sejuani, or maybe if they have a Gnar or something, not get their ultimate off, which can completely turn a fight just by itself. Okay, we got 1 item. Another Negatron. Okay. Whoops. Let's make our Gnar pretty tanky. Wow, we got triple Ash. We don't have any... Well, we do have Glacial if we put in Sejuani. Is that strong? I don't think that just works with our comp, though. We don't have any other Rangers. I think that's a big force. We are in a win streak, though. I think I want to maintain my win streak by leveling up. So... let's go ahead and put in a Morgana for Demon Synergy with our Elise. Gnar isn't tanky straight up, but when he ulties, he gets a bunch of HP. He gets 300 HP, and then, of course, with Shapeshifter bonus, he gains even more on top of that. Wow, we absolutely cracked. That guy took over 20 damage, I think. So it's getting down to the last few people. Now, if you notice, I haven't really been taking a look around at other boards, and that's because mostly you want to focus, especially if you're just learning the game, you want to focus on just your own board early. The only time you want to check on other people's boards, besides checking for units, is when you get down to the last few people. You want to check on what the position of their units are and try to position against them. Thinking I can maybe make myself a little bit stronger here with an upgraded Aurelian Soul. Or maybe an upgraded Morgana or upgraded Gnar. But I got an upgraded Warwick and Lulu instead. And again, I want to make myself stronger. I want to try to get to that +3 gold win streak at 8 wins in a row. Can we sell anything? I was thinking of selling something for 40 gold so I get the extra. Economy, but it's not super necessary. All right. What caps off our team? Maybe we can get another sorcerer, and we can make someone a sorcerer with a spatula. Say if we don't get another force of nature. So I'm thinking our next sorcerer. We need to think of another sorcerer to put in, and then make one of my units a sorcerer, maybe the Gnar, so he gets his ulti off faster. Something like that. And then maybe we can have 6 sorcerer bonus. Just because we got the double spatulas. Let's grab the Sejuani for now. We can only add in one more unit with leveling up. So I'm going to grab one of the large rods. I'm going to grab the large rod. Okay, not the large rod MF. Okay, doesn't matter which large rod I get. We're just going to look to make someone a sorcerer. That way we can have 4 wild, 4 shapeshifter, 6 sorcerer, and demon. Should be pretty good. Okay. I think we decided we're not getting Sejuani, right? Okay, we'll save for one more round. We can make someone a sorcerer right now, though. I think we make it on... We make it on Gnar. Just so he gets his ulti off faster, and then when he ultis, he has the extra AP, which makes him deal extra damage. So, if you guys don't know, sorcerers... let me click on the sorcerer. Sorcerers gain double mana from attacks. So, Gnar getting double mana from attacks is really good. Because that means he gets his ulti off quicker, and his ultimate is extremely useful. So it's down to the last 2. It's me versus TFT Ethan. So I think we just all in and try to crush him, right? Alright, now we need to look for a 6 sorcerer. Okay, I think he fits the bill. So we have 6 sorcerers with the KARTHUS. That fits the bill. So we... Do we sell any of these units? No, I don't think so, because we could get a tier 2 Gnar. Could get a tier 2 Aurelian Soul. Do we give up on... Let's see how this round goes. I'm debating on whether I should sell units for economy, so that way I could try to roll for some high-cost units like the Gnar and the Aurelian Soul. But let's sit on that for now. Oh, this has a death cap. Ooh. Do I want to put death cap on KARTHUS? That way when KARTHUS gets his ulti off, it's really good. We also need to pay attention to how he positions for his last round. I think we beat him next round. We're really strong. Oh, I forgot, but something you can do to position against dragons, or against the dragon neutral round, is you can separate your units, because you see how the dragon has splash damage? You can actually avoid the splash damage if you position your units correctly. But my team's pretty strong, so I think I'll win no matter what. But if you had a weaker composition, then maybe that's an option you can do. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna get a tier 3 Morgana before this game's over. Let's just try to roll. Or something. Wow, that's something. Wow. Okay, so we legit just got a tier 2 Karthus with a death cap. With 6 Sorcerer. Holy shit. I think we're positioned okay versus him. He's not high level. He's level 7, and he doesn't have a Force of Nature. I'm level 9 with the Force of Nature. So it's literally like, I just have 10 units, he has 7. So even though he has multiple tier 3s, he has tier 3s of 1-cost units, which isn't very strong. So what he did, what he should constantly reroll, which is not the best strategy. So you guys have it. I hope you enjoyed the few tips I gave for this game, and hope you liked that that composition. I think it was pretty OP. I think the 4 Wild, the 6 Sorcerer composition worked out pretty well, and we had Shapeshifter, which is really strong. Anyways, damn. So wait, we can gain over 100 LP in this if we win in a replacement. So that's my first ranked game. So. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to be playing some more ranked. I'm going to try to rank up. Tell me, guys, where you are at on the ladder, and tell me how you guys are doing your ranked games, and tell me what you think is the best strategy early on into your ranked games. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoy. And hopefully League of Legends ranked comes back soon, because I'm missing it. It went down, and I'm dying. I want to play League. I want to play TFT. I want to play everything Riot Games produces. Anyways. If you liked the video, go ahead and like and subscribe. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Love you guys.